Hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition. In the last episode, I got lost on a spooky planet, and the whole experience, it really just hammered home to me the message of, don't fuck about with nature. Don't do it! Nature is bigger and scarier and tougher than you, and it will kick your ass every single time. Don't fuck with nature. Don't do it. Don't fuck with space either. Space will also kick your ass. No, yes, that was Tarith. We didn't actually check out any of the other planets. What do we have here then? Ooh, Zetic, maybe? I'm gonna go with Zetic. A common methane ammonia gas giant, Zetic is best known for the infamous Cal 4 camp. Established on the ice moon of Gasis, Cal 4 was a Blue Suns hostile environment training facility run by a cadre of former Batarian Special Intervention Unit operators. In 2168, a cluster-wide scandal broke out when it was revealed that the mortality rate of recruits sent to the camp might be as high as 18%. Investigation by Asari authorities based on Illium uncovered group graves around the facility containing the remains of several hundred recruits, dating back 2 decades. The camp was immediately closed and the remains sent back to their worlds of origin. An inquest by the Blue Suns found the Batarian commandos had used harsh training methods, but these were consistent with their own training to join the SIU. The Batarians were exonerated, though Cal 4 was shut down, and they were reassigned to other units. As the Crescent Nebula is beyond the sphere of Council law, no civil charges could be filed against the Blue Suns. Orbital distance, 15.6 AU. Orbital period, 47.4 Earth years. Radius, 30,054 kilometers. Day length, 13.7 Earth hours. Alright, and what do we have? That's a pretty good starting point.
Probe launched.
What else do we have? Any big jumps? Oh, hello, that's decent.
Launching probe.
Oh, we only have 16 probes. Oh dear. Oh dear, didn't realise that. That's pretty decent.
Probe away.
Oh, hello. Right there.
Launching probe.
You know what, I'm thinking I might have to return to the main system.
Launching probe.
To be fair, we have a lot of palladium. I'll leave that be. Really, it's more so Element 0 that I'm on the lookout for. Okay, yeah, Where's Illium? Right there. Yeah, so the plan is we're going to complete Lusan, we're going to complete Ondest, and then I'm thinking, you know what? Jacob has been waiting for us to go after the Hugo Gurns back for ages. He has been properly waiting on that. My plan is to go to Illium, speak with Liara, and then we're gonna go and deal with Jacob's shit. I mean, I'm pretty sure that Jacob's was one of the first companion quests we got. I feel like we really should get to that. We really should get to that. But of course, first planet scanning. Planet scanning comes first. I'm sorry, it just does. Now then, you please. Duray? I'm gonna go with Duray. Duray is a large hot world with a poisonous atmosphere of acidic nitrogen oxides. While the planet is too close to Lusan for this to condense and fall as rain, this makes the environment too hostile for forms of life more sophisticated than bacteria to evolve. Orbital distance, 2.48 AU. Orbital period, 3.0 Earth years. Radius, 8,700 kilometers. Day length, 63 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure, 1.17 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature, 204 Celsius. Surface gravity, 1.2 G. And anything nice? Well, we got good.
Probe launched.
Good is good. I'll take good. Ooh, hello.
Launching probe.
Don't mind if I do.
Launching probe.
I'm really excited to make a start on all the personal quests. I'm trying to make sure that there's, you know, plenty of space in between them.
Probe away.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. I don't just want to do all of the quests, because then you've got all of the planet scanning left. I'd rather,
Probe away.
you know, do a quest, do some planet scanning, do a quest, do some planet scanning, you know, make sure everything's kind of evened out nicely.
Probe away.
If I remember correctly, what Jacob was talking about, he said that his father was on the Hugo Gernsback, and the ship went AWOL, or whatever you want to call it. It's been missing for many, many years, and there recently was a distress signal. And Jacob's thought was like, oh, it's probably automated. You know, there's no way that anyone could survive for that long, just out in the middle of nowhere. Untanta. Untanta is remarkably close to Earth. Its orbital distance is similar, and while slightly larger, its reduced density yields similar mass, atmospheric pressure, and gravity. There the similarities end, for Lucerne is a hot Class F star, emitting over 8 times the energy of Sol. Untanta is a parched wasteland, its water long since boiled away into its nitrogen-carbon dioxide atmosphere. A handful of mining outposts dot the hellishly hot surface. The crews remain in underground bunkers, sending remotely controlled machines out at night to do surface work and load cargoes for shipment. Population 230. Orbital distance 1.04 AU. Orbital period 0.3 Earth years. Radius 7,740 kilometers. Day length 24.2 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 0.98 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature 415 Celsius. Surface gravity 1.0 G. Now hello, thank you kindly. I don't really have any predictions for what I think is going to happen on Jacob's personal quest. Given, how do I put it? I think there is a chance that his father could still be alive. Given the, like, oh, well, he's not likely to have survived. It's probably just an automated distress signal. We're not gonna find anyone. No. Like, given that the game kind of was... The game was kind of doing one of those, like, nudge, nudge, wink, wink type of thing. So I'm like, I'm pretty sure we're gonna find survivors. I'm pretty sure that Jacob's father is probably gonna still be alive. But beyond that...
Probe launched.
I don't really have any thoughts. So it would be interesting if his father was dead. You know, on one hand, you know, if he's alive, then he gets that nice family reunion of like, oh, hey, Dad, you know, I thought you were dead. You're actually alive. Oh, my God.
Launching probe.
At the same time, maybe if his father did die... Here's the thing, if he died heroically, or in a very cowardly way, those could both provide excellent opportunities for character growth from Jacob. Jontan. Jontan is a fairly standard close-orbiting Pegasid gas giant, orbiting the star Lucerne at high velocity and heated to temperatures of over 1,000 degrees. Analysis of its orbit has revealed a core of heavy elements with a mass double that of the planet's hydrogen-helium atmosphere. Orbital distance 0.2 AU. Orbital period 25 Earth days. Radius 67,428 kilometers. Day length 25 Earth days. Oh, hello, there's my starting point.
Launching probe.
But yes, as I was saying, if his father died a hero or a
Probe
coward,
away.
that could provide some really interesting...
Launching probe.
It could provide some very interesting, you know, dialogue for Jacob, some very interesting opportunities for his character.
Launching probe.
I do hope it's not just a case of like, oh yeah, he died in the crash in the most boring way. I'm like, please let it not be that. Give the boy some opportunities for growth. Jacob is, how do I put it?
Launching probe.
If Jacob were in a vacuum and it were just him, he'd be decently interesting. You know, he grew up without a father because of, you know, his father was lost at, I was going to say lost at sea, lost in space. He joined up with this almost like, I'd describe the Corsairs as like a mercenary-esque group. Even though Jacob is like, oh yeah, I hate assassins, I hate mercenaries.
Probe away.
From what we've been told and what we've read, the Corsairs were basically like a mercenary group in and of themselves, so a little bit of hypocrisy from Jacob there. I don't think that's a bad... You know, everyone is hypocritical to some degree. Everyone. So I don't think him being hypocritical in that manner is a bad thing. It's realistic. It's quite realistic. And so he joined up with the Corsairs, he became disillusioned with the Alliance, he joined a terrorist organization willingly, which is a shitty thing to do. It's a very shitty thing to do, but it's semi-interesting. It's interesting in like a terrible way. That's how I describe it. Again, 1 second. Mysuth. Farthest from the dim red dwarf on Dost, the ice dwarf Mysuth has attracted no interest beyond a cursory flyby by automated probe in 1874. No significant resources were noted. Orbital distance 2.35 AU. Orbital period 6.6 Earth years. Radius 3,893 kilometers. Day length 54.7 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure trace. Surface temperature negative 194 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.25 G. It's got good shit though. Nothing of note. The scanner is telling me it's good.
Launching probe.
But yes, as I was saying, Jacob, if he were in a vacuum on his own, Jacob would be a decently interesting character. Unfortunately, he's not in a vacuum. He's surrounded by characters like Garrus, and Tali, and Thane, and Samara, and Jack, and so on and so forth. He is surrounded by characters who are just so much...
Probe launched.
I'd say that they're just so much more interesting. There's so much more to them. There's a lot of meat on their bones, whereas Jacob, he just kind of pales in comparison.
Probe launched.
So I'm really hopeful that, like I said, either his father is alive,
Launching probe.
or there are survivors who will be able to say, oh yeah, Jacob's dad, he died in either a very heroic or a very cowardly way. Jacob deserves some growth.
Probe launched.
He deserves a bit of interest, like... He really reminds me of Sebastian. He reminds me so much of Sebastian in Dragon Age 2, except I really like Sebastian. It's...
Probe away.
And it's funny because Sebastian's a DLC character.
Launching probe.
He's a DLC character, so you kind of expect, well, he's not going to be as fully fleshed out as everyone else. Well, thank you kindly.
Launching probe.
Lovely. And with that, I take my leave from Mysuth. But yes, Sebastian, he's a DLC character. So you kind of expect that he's not going to be as well developed. Jacob's base game. I would expect him to be one of the most well-developed characters in the game, given that he's one of the two people you start off with. I would expect him to be extremely well-developed, but he simply isn't. Acaria? I'm gonna go with Acaria. Though nearly the size of Earth, Acaria contains only 28% of its mass. It has a trace atmosphere of neon and molecular nitrogen, but the predominant carbon dioxide has long since frozen and fallen to the surface as frost. While Acaria has a core of heavy metals, the bulk of the planet's volume consists of water ice. Several unique forms of long-chain carbon molecules have been recovered on the surface, pushed up from beneath the ice by cryovolcanic processes. Acaria has a large rocky moon, compositionally similar to Luna. Orbital distance 1.68 AU. Orbital period 4.0 Earth years. Radius 6,272 kilometers. Day length 36.2 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure trace. Surface temperature -178 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.38 G. And what do you have? Oh, you're rich. Don't mind if I do. I love a rich planet. Thank you.
Launching probe.
And we're down to 19 probes already. There have just been some very good planets today.
Probe away.
There have been... Oh, hello. Okay, now we've already depleted most of it. Okay, fair dues. It's not as rich as I first thought then.
Probe away.
Okay, and... any other big spike? Oh, there's a big spike.
Launching probe.
Can't say no to you. Yeah, go on.
Probe away.
I think there'll only be one more planet in this system. I think this is going to bring us up to 66%, so you know what, I don't mind.
Probe away.
I don't mind spending all my probes here, why not? And there we go, back to the beginning. Okay. And who is last? Is that... aha! Again, hiding in the shine of the sun. Zezmeni. Cold, dim, and shrouded by a methane-ammonia atmosphere, Zezmeni has nevertheless attracted development by Asari mining concerns that service military industries. There are significant iodes of valuable light metals present, including titanium and lithium. Titanium is the primary material used in mass accelerator slugs, and lithium is used in the military-grade droplet heat radiators used aboard warships. Population 620. Orbital distance 0.8 AU. Orbital period 1.3 Earth years. Radius 5,806 kilometers. Day length 37.6 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 0.64 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature -119 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.66 G. Okay, and rich! Again, don't mind if I do. Give me a big spike like that.
Probe launched.
Lovely jubbly.
Probe away.
Oh, we are gonna be able to get so many
Probe
upgrades.
launched.
To be fair, I have already given Naomi and the crew plenty of upgrades, but still I want more. I want to be as tough as old boot leather by the end of this. I want to blink at Harbinger and they explode. That's what I want. That's how I want the game to end. Naomi winks at Harbinger and they just poof out of existence. On anything else? We're at good. Aha, there we go.
Probe away.
Come on, big spikes. Big spikes, big money. Come on. Oh, hello, hello. Right there.
Probe away. Launching probe.
You know what? We might as well use up all of our probes. So then I can completely refill them. You're decent enough.
Probe away.
Come on. One. Aha! I'll take it.
Probe launched.
Lovely. And that is on Dust 100%ed. Okay. Back to where? What is this place called? Tassal. Back to Tassal. Back to Liara.
Fuel at 1/2 capacity.
Hey, it's fine. It's all good. And just all in. All in. All of the probes. Thank you. Now that we had an option here that I avoided, and that was asking Liara to join us. Now, here's the thing. We could have also asked, oh my, I'm thinking of Grunt. No, Rex! There, I can't believe I forgot Rex's name. Jesus. Considering we're going to speak with Liara, let's bring the people who know her. There we go. You're fine. You're fine. You have 5. You know what? Let's go all into Overload then. Heavy Overload. Your pulse now damages synthetic enemies so brutally that they explode on death. Or Area Overload. You have increased your pulse's strength to cover a wide area, making it easy to hit multiple targets. He's a sniper. Snipers go after one person at a time and deal brutal damage. So yeah, let's go for Heavy Overload. Okay, yep, good with that. But yeah, we could have asked Rex to join us. I think the reason she didn't ask Rex is because he's needed on Tuchanka. He's now the king of the Krogan, basically. To be the king of the Krogan, he needs to be where the Krogan...
Excuse me, my sources indicate you were in a warehouse recently. Did you by any chance forward a questionable shipping note to a Mr. Thax?
Hello? I mean, I did. I didn't realize what I was doing. I thought I was just, like, uploading it to, like, Naomi's personal whatever. I didn't realize that I was sending it to someone. I mean... I like to think that maybe Naomi, she was, you know, she went up to speak to that lady who was like, oh yeah, Mr. Thax will never know. I like to think that the lady gave Naomi, like, this, like, disgusted look, and Naomi was like, oh, really, bitch? Okay, I'll screw you over later. Like, I like to think that's what happened, maybe. Oh. Here's the thing. This guy is being very polite. Did you by any chance forward a questionable shipping note to Mr. Thrax? He's not like, oi, fucking give me the deets! Like, he's just, oh, by any chance did you do something? Like, he's not being hostile with us. I see no reason to hide what we did.
It looks suspicious, so I passed it on.
I'm a representative for Mr. Thax. He's very grateful to you. Please accept this as a gift for bringing the shipping irregularities to his attention.
Yeah, she's going with like, oh yeah, it was suspicious, but really she's like, oh, the Asari who was gossiping about it gave me a dirty look. Like, that's why I did it. That's what I think happened. Yeah, what will Thax do?
What happens to the shipping agent who was cheating Thax?
That depends on how sincere her apology is, and how willing she is to correct a mistake.
If you're willing to pay me, I'll do more work. I want more money, please.
Do you want help finding the person who cheated Thax?
Thank you, but that won't be necessary. Mr. Thax will be making a series of polite calls. Hopefully a confrontation will not be required.
Okay. This man scares me. I've never heard a Krogan be so polite. I'm just like, oh no. Yeah, happy to help.
It was my pleasure.
Have a pleasant day.
Okay, sir. Like I said, at the time, I didn't realize what I was being asked. As I said, I thought it was like, oh, upload it to... Like, I thought he meant, like, upload it to our personal thing so that we could go and take it to that lady as like, hey, we have evidence of you doing stuff. I didn't realize it meant, oh, just send it straight to Mr. Thax. I'm not sure what I would have done in that situation if I had realized at the time what it was asking me. I mean, we got paid. We got paid, and that's what Naomi likes at the end of the day, so... Nothing? That's why I paused. There's normally an announcement. Oh, that's weird. Are you gonna...
You should try it my way. Look at how the wind's blowing.
Well, I guess it's not like I attacked those colonies. I'm just watching trends.
Whatever you say. Pardon me. Sell. Sell at 40.
Oh. Okay. Okay, then.
Very few Quarians ever set foot here. Illium doesn't allow the flotilla to approach beyond a certain distance. This is the greatest planet in the galaxy for those who can afford it, and they work hard to keep the Quarian fleet away.
Oh. Yeah, I remember in one of the Codex entries it mentioned that the Quarians, they're almost viewed like a plague of locusts. They're treated rather like vermin in that way. Oh, well, I hope you enjoy Illium, Tali. I hope you have a good time here.
Illium Entertainment would like to respond to complaints about our upcoming film, Blasto the Jellyfish Stings. The Hanar Anti-Defamation Association claims that our portrayal of Blasto insults Hanar society, going so far as to call it exploitation. We at Illium Entertainment stand by our product, which puts a Hanar in a lead role and notes the growing importance of these respected galactic citizens. We hope that you, the viewer, will decide whether we have done Blasto justice. And to allow you to decide, all first day purchases are 30% off. Illium Entertainment thanks you for your support.
I want to see this film. I want to see Blasto. Hi there. Now then, yes, Liara, hello.
Shepard, it's good to see you again. So, what can I do for you?
Yes. Yes. So, we've had the option to ask a couple of people to come with us, and I've held off for the most part. With Tali, the first time we ever saw her, we could say, hey, come with me on my journey. But again, we've been held hostage aboard a Cerberus vessel. Like, Naomi was never gonna say, like, hey, come with me. Come with me. I'm being held hostage. Like, yeah, no. It was only when Tali was in imminent danger. And, you know, that was when she kind of swooped in and was like, okay, you're in that much danger. Come along with me. Come along with me. We didn't really get the chance to ask Garrus whether or not he wanted to come along because we didn't realize that he was Archangel. We avoided asking Rex if he wanted to come with us, mainly because, as I say, he's the king of the Krogans now. He needs to be on Tuchanka. We avoided this before with Liara because I didn't think that Naomi was in a particularly good headspace. She's in quite a negative headspace, and she didn't want... How do I put this? She really likes Liara. She respects her a great deal. She does have some feelings for her. I wouldn't say that she is in love with Liara, but like I said, she's like, hey, that's my best friend. That's my best friend, and I do not want to end up being codependent on her because I'm slightly fucked up, and I'm gonna come to rely on her for all of my sources of joy and well-being. Yeah, nah, I'm not having that. I'm not becoming my mum. So she avoided saying, hey, come with me. However, we have been to the Normandy crash site. We are trying to move forward to... Maybe we will never be the Naomi Shepard that we once were, but we can be Naomi Shepard 2.0. We can grow and evolve we can move past the things we have experienced. And here's the thing, Liara, she's an information broker. Surely she can do that wherever. Surely she's not tied to Illium. So I think now Naomi would feel comfortable saying, hey, come with me. I don't think she will. I'm just saying that I don't think that Liara is the final companion on our roster, but just for role-playing purposes, I want to do this.
What about you, Liara? I could use your help on this mission.
I can't, Shepard. I'm sorry. I have commitments here, things I need to take care of.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Do you need any assistance?
What kind of things do you need to take care of? Are you in trouble?
No trouble. But it's been a long 2 years. I had things to do while you were gone. I have debts to repay. Listen, if you want to help, I need someone with hacking expertise. Someone I can trust. If you could disable security at key points around Illium, you could get me information I need. That would help me a great deal.
Oh, I like this. I like this. The first time they met, Naomi, I think she wanted to avoid any kind of romantic situation with Liara. Yes, they kissed, but I think that I'm sorry. I'm getting tongue-tied. I've got a lot of thoughts in my head right now. I think that was initiated by Liara. I don't think that Naomi was so much as being like, oh, Liara, I must kiss her. I think that was Liara going, oh, Shepard, you're back. Ah, my love. Like, I think that was initiated by Liara. From Naomi's point, she was just like, I feel very confused. I feel very conflicted. I feel traumatized. I feel goddamn traumatized right now. And so I think she was like, right, Liara's initiated this kiss, but I need to distance myself from this. I can't be dealing with this. I need to distance myself because it's just not good for me. However, again, now she's feeling better. She's feeling better. She's moving forwards, and they can now have these conversations of like, what were you doing for the past 2 years? How was that for you? Let's get emotional. Let's talk about those emotions. I do think that Naomi would be concerned. I think she'd be really concerned. As I said, even if she and Liara are never romantic again, she considers Liara to be one of her best friends.
What's this all about, Liara? Can't you just talk to me?
Don't you think I want to, Shepard? This isn't because I don't trust you. This is Illium. Anything I say is probably being recorded.
Also, there's a woman in the back. There's a woman in the back being rather creepy right now. I'm gonna assume that's the secretary, but still, yeah. Why my help?
Hacking a terminal sounds pretty easy. Why do you need me?
I don't know anyone else I can trust. Hacking the security node won't get you the data. It just creates a minor glitch in the system. You'll have a short time to find a local server left vulnerable by that glitch, and upload the data to my system. I'm leaving my own system vulnerable so that the data can be imported during that short time.
Okay. Yeah, we can absolutely do that.
If it'll help you, I'll take care of it.
When you hack one, a server will open somewhere nearby for a short time. You can download data from there, if you hurry. Thank you, Shepard. This may help me pay a great debt.
I'll talk to you later, Liara.
Okay, absolutely. Absolutely we can do that. Let's just... Any more?
Training employees only to lose them to your competitors? Perhaps Indentutech can help. The leading
No!
with cutting-edge indenture
Stop
service.
offering me
Indentutech
slaves!
can provide contract guaranteed labor for any technical area.
God damn it!
Indentutech today.
Why, Illium? Why? Why are you like this?
It'd be the other way around.
Either way, I am just about out of time for this episode. In the next one, we hack something for Liara, and if we have time, we'll go find the Hugo Gurns back. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.